This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. UnbiasReview checking in, man. Surf vs. T-Top dropped on URL. Almost 300,000 views already, man. Fans debating back and forth. Shit seemed like it then took over Twitter, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And even despite Surf third round with the whole choke and everything, I still feel like this is a good-ass battle. We don't get many main stage battles that are good these days. Both these two niggas showed up. Niggas debating back and forth. But there are no debatables at UnbiasReview. We will pick a winner. So let's just start with the third round. Alright, man, let's start with round three, man. I think it's pretty obvious, man, that T-Top won round three, no debate. Well, this is what I want to say, and I'm going to keep it all the way funky because I fuck with T-Top. You was definitely going to lose this round, my nigga. I'm not going to even hold you. One thing about personals, if it take a long time to build up and it doesn't appear to be true, sometimes that shit can completely work against you. So you come with the whole Asia Dean angle about the shit that kind of spin off of what K-Shine did at Summer Madness 1. First of all, you ain't gonna be able to do it better than K-Shine, so that's one reason why you don't really want to go into that too much, unless you're gonna do something different, like if you're gonna actually bring her out or some shit like that. It really not gonna hit, because when we look at Surf, we're not really looking at Surf like, yo, this nigga's a pedophile, this nigga's a rapist. So at the end of the day, it's like a personal that just doesn't hit. So that long build up with the Asia Dean, you was definitely going to lose the third round, my nigga. And what Surf had already said in the third was already trumping what you were saying in the third. So I think it's kind of a blessing in disguise that Surf actually choked this round. So let's just get into the choke. If you think about Surf, he always is telling you, you know, let me rap, let me give it to my, you know, let me rap, calm down, calm down.
Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out.
So some niggas get a crazy response and they'll just, you know, lavish in it. They'll just, you know, however it take long. Sometimes Smack even got to get niggas to calm down because you sometimes are lavish in the applause. Surf is one of these dudes, he likes to get back into his bars.
Stop stopping. I call. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I call, rock, chill out, let me rock, let's go.
I think he's somebody that tries to keep the momentum, keep him memorizing what he writes or whatever. So you could kind of tell when Smack kind of addressed him with the whole necklace joint, it kind of fucked up his round. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him no excuses. It's still a choke. He still lost a round. He's still a veteran. He still got paid at least $10,000 to battle. So niggas don't want to hear that you don't remember your raps at the end of the day. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. But when someone stops you in the middle, fixes your chain, it loses your train of thought. It's just natural. And I'm going to keep it a buck with that. No excuses on Surf. T-Top definitely won round three. Round two on Surf, he starts off with this whole angle about T-Top selling drugs. And if your mom was taking the same drugs you selling, and why are you selling the drugs? I see a lot of people trying to work that angle with T-Top. Like, you selling the same type of shit that your mom was a fiend on. So that's an angle niggas take. The Hustle and Flow bar was cool. The Rock and the Hard Place bar was also a good bar.
I swear I think it's the pills. Nigga been tripping all day. Rock, don't jump in. I might shoot this shit the wrong way. I hit you, I hit him. They hit the ground, it be broad day. Top literally stuck between Rock and the Hard Place.
He addressed a pocket check, which T-Top had addressed in the first round, a heart check or whatever.
Check, a heart check, he touched me. A heart check, please. That's a nigga own logic of why he couldn't tap my motherfucking pockets.
It was kind of a mid rebuttal, but I think it was a pre-written rebuttal, but it was still good that he addressed it. And the Kyrie Irving, I turned 3 1s into 4 3s, so I felt like Surf had a good second round. He topped second round, the Joe Budden angle with the Lamborghini, and you know, I put you in the trunk and kill you. You got killed for repping your neighborhood. That was cool. He had a Steph Curry bar. We hear a lot of Steph Curry bars. It seemed like to be the bar of the year for 2016. That's all niggas want to say. So hopefully in 2017 we can get rid of that. He addressed him. Smack bailing you out, you still owe Smack money. We hear people talk about that with Surf a lot. The Telemundo bar get put in a box for talking different. I was fucking with that bar.
I heard he got guns. That's cool. I need a meeting with him. Dolo, if you come deep, you leaking with him. You got a block, I got blocks. We eating different. Telemundo get put in a box for speaking different. Nigga, that's a shame, because you got caught with a gun. So you a felon, Tsunami. Nigga got caught with another. You telling Tsunami. If I was a nigga locked in the cell with Tsunami, shit, T would have been silent like we spelling tsunami.
He finishes up with the Will and Jada bar. That line was fire. It kind of reminded me of when Big T battled Surf, and he was like, he said the whole in Living Color scheme, and he was like, nah, that was whack. And he was like, I want to put everybody in the cast like in Living Color. And the next bar was hotter than the original. Pretty much set up the same way about raising a faggot. Definitely a dope bar. I gave the second round to Tsunami though. I got him winning the second round. I just felt like he was more consistent. Alright man, since round one is so up in the air with people, we're going to look at damn near every bar of the first round of both of these two dudes in terms of just debating. Now he had this whole build up leading to the Tar Heel bar as far as Surf in the first round. Definitely a dope build up. It reminded me of kind of when he battled X Factor and he had that whole Midwest movement build up. It wasn't as good as that in my opinion, but it was definitely close and I was definitely fucking with it. But he had these little bars before the actual Tar Heel haymaker. He had bars in between. The line he said about why fuck with somebody helpless if you can't paint a picture of your own, leave a stain on somebody else's. That line was fire. He was pretty much talking about the whole Jordan shit and how Mook was talking about how AI scored all them points but Jordan still won that game, and he was basically saying that it didn't matter that Jordan still won that game because AI was still there for the fight. So basically if you can't paint a picture of your own, leave a stain on someone else's. So Iverson made a stain on Jordan that day, still showing up and putting up a good fight. That was a nice line. The Iverson breakdown, obviously that's a recycle. 40 Cal said that back in Fight Club. So I mean, if you do your history and pretty much was in the Fight Club era, then you already know that.
They think I'm spelling Iverson when the B4 done, cause he'll be on IV in the ER, son. I'm
TS and you about to get a pun visit. That line was fire. Obviously I'm TS. You, that's Sue, you about to get a pun visit. We all know that Terror Squad was the TS logo or whatever, so that line was definitely fire. I will spare your life, but the trunk, you about to jump in it. Will, spares in the trunk, you about to jump in it. Just a play on words, and then a Tar Heel bar, which was a haymaker at the end. He had a few little bars within his scheme that was nice.
I don't want to hear about your big bags and your jar deals. Mommy sniff coke, you pitch coke in the Hartfield. You see me in your state. You ain't in North with them car squill. I walked through Carolina so much I got Tar Heels.
Next line, looks like a bear, tastes like deer snacks. I'll have a Magnum, hit his bareback. Obviously Magnum, bareback if you fucking raw. And the whole deer snack shit wasn't too crazy, but one thing about Surf, he kind of sells his shit really well. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a lot of that in the first round, just selling it really well. Studio after school, walking with a mop, the way he acted that out. Eric Menow, I'll knock a quarter off a top. Eric is like a dude that he's kind of like a underground legend. Like he doesn't really have any real YouTube footage, but he was known for being able to jump super high. I think they made a movie off of him or whatever.
Gotta be a good, what, 14, 15 feet. You always been able to jump like this? Yeah, think you can do it again? Not for free, can you? All right, I'll pay to see.
For 20, he'll make change on the way down. So, you snatch that, we got buku cash for members' hooky party. All right?
He was known to jump really high, and apparently he could get a quarter off the top of the backboard. So when he says, I'll knock a quarter off the top, you got to know who Eric is in order to apply it to the line.
Y'all motherfuckers the reason I'm gonna make a slaughter off a top. New chop I named Blood. I bought it off a op. Custodian after school. Walking Earl Manigo. I can knock a quarter off a top. I pull up.
That was still a dope line to me, and obviously Surf is always playing off the whole basketball shit, so it was a dope line to me. What's your biggest problem? Mav, I stood in front of hollows. That's the fire line. I like that. It's simple, but it's effective and it's fire. And one thing about Surf too, this is another thing I want to say about him. You ever notice that he'll big up like Hollow like super crazy? He'll call him like his GOAT, or this generation's GOAT, or stuff like that, or I stood in front of. I noticed he kind of big up niggas he battled so that he can act like he accomplished so much more. Like I took conceited at his best. I stood in front of the best first round by Hitman. I took Hollow, and Hollow is like this generation's GOAT. He really boosts up his opponents because if he feels like he beat them, it just makes him look so much better. It's just a marketing thing Surf do or whatever. Like, I noticed that about Surf. He kind of uses his opponents to boost up who he is as a battler. I ain't mad. This is marketing. That's all it is at the end of the day. Now, this is where Surf round started to go down for me. It wasn't a bad round. I'm not gonna even hold you. Like, none of these two first rounds are bad, but it's peaks and valleys in this. When you got to pretty much the hollow bar, he said, you looking at his first round like, yo, I don't know how Top is gonna even come back from this. After that, he gets to the Terrell Owens bar, which was our Kobe Terrell Bryant kids. Wasn't really that crazy. A bulldog caught a fly. I didn't really get that. I don't know. The bar he had at the end with the Dez couldn't catch it. The Terrell Bryant shit playing off the 8 from an 8 Dez couldn't catch it. All four of those bars, Terrell Owens, the Kobe Bryant, the Bulldog, the 8 from an 8, not crazy.
Switchblade, 3-stripe, razor blade, shell torn, Eagles, the do Terrell Bryant like Terrell Owens. Long clip, 60 out of 2 4s, I Kobe Terrell Bryant kids. Gonna lie, we looking for you, and you standing on this corner. Why? Looking with the bulldog, look like a bullfrog caught a fly.
Not crazy at all. So we get to the Greek scheme. The Greek scheme is pretty cool. I'm not really tripping on that. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10 just on a little bit of creativity with Achilles and Poseidon and Troy. You know, obviously everybody knows Smack name is Troy.
Hermes, Apollo, Poseidon, that's all Greek shit mixed with street shit. 3 flips, back to back like a meek diss. No multiple choice.
But that was Surf first round, a very good round from Surf. Now we get to T-Top first round. Pussy wouldn't get the W if Plies said it. That was pretty much already a recycle.
Well, it's T-Top versus Tsu Surf. Well, let's dissect it. This pussy wouldn't get the W if Plies said it. I'm rolling through your neighborhood with a prop. What you talking about, nigga?
Your bars don't make you lovable, it's clear. You a huckstable. I guess they threw this bitch on a bill to get a couple views. I ain't come to fight, but these punches still gonna be crushing you. Try. Not even Plies to give this pussy the W.
60 Roses like a back page special. That line was cool. The T-flips he had was also pretty good.
I said, bitch, I remember you was popping on your block. A hot commodity. Well, I get it popping on your block. Watch something hot commodity. Let it fly in your face. It's not from poverty. Start picking off the head. It's not the lottery. I split a nigga's shit. It's not biology. Teach him how to wrap his head up. It's cosmetology.
Starts getting into how Surf copied him. Like, you hosted my first battle. You came back to Smack after you copied me. I don't really like when people be coming with that angle because to me, like, Surf didn't copy you, in my personal opinion. I think Briz tried that shit too. Briz was trying to, like, Briz, when he first started out battling his first 2 opponents on Smack, he kept talking about how, like, when he battled Verb, he was saying how Verb doesn't get Lux money. And I'm looking at Briz like, my nigga, you don't get Verb money. So why are you trying to downplay what Verb get as if you get more than Verb? Because I know you don't. So when I look at this, it's like, how are you going to say Surf copies you when the nigga was already doing this thing on Smack before you got there? So that angle kind of fell flat. The 2 Cortez, like spick and span, that's another recycle too.
Clean house when I grip the can like the shit Shazam. Clorox bleach the stains off the floor so they don't get me jammed. The witness sitting on that pine saw when I clip this man, I'll kill a Mexican, but I'll leave the scene spick and span.
That's the top half of T-Top's first round. I'm looking at a couple recycles, nothing too crazy in the very first part of T-Top's first round. So when I'm comparing, contrasting him and Surf, Surf starts off crazy. I feel like he tones down a little bit towards the end of the round. T-Top starts off slow and heats up. From there, he gets to the Young Jock shit with the part. I lean over here just to part something. Everybody know Young Jock got that old stupid ass girly haircut with the part on the side. That was nice. I leave Rock on the Stove was fire.
You lucky you ain't get killed, Tsunami. The way them North niggas was herbing them. Mad cause he reppin' they herb, but he from Irvington. Them bitches left bottles in your section like they serving them. Shit, I'd have put the 5 to his back like I'm burping them. The nerve of him. Went to the loot, got smoked by bourbon them. They murdered him. Called out Moot, but he won't deserve it. killing them. We all watch your career die and rebirth again, because that's when Rock gave you life like it's your third offense. Bitch! 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 Fucking bitch! You was supposed to break him down and move the Rock. You broke him down, started using Rock. Out here taking the...
After that, he had the ICRIP, when the Crips coming, I get everybody blueberried, I split muffin. I like the ending part of that bar with the blueberry split muffin. But the Crip bar was kind of a recycle too. Calico, Charlie Clips, I get my fame off of Pops. That line was cool. The way he ended was perfect though. T-Top ended this battle with that whole Jersey shit perfect.
Like I came to see murder, brother. I only came to see murder, brother. It ain't Percy. The long nose sucks for you. It ain't Kirby. The stand keep moving around. It ain't sturdy. So how you gonna stop these rounds? He said Jersey.
And just so y'all know, man, when I get to like a recycle or something like this pussy wouldn't get a W, Apply said it, I just don't count the bar at all. It's not like I take a point from it or 2 points from it. I don't even count the bar at all. So when I'm lining up bars, I think it's dope. That ain't even a bar I even include. I just be like, oh, he recycled. I'll point it out in a recap like, yeah, you stole that bar. But at the end of the day, I don't count it as a bar. So even still looking at T-Top's rounds, I still feel like he had a good first round. The rounds are definitely close in the first, man. It's not nobody got killed in round one. Niggas, that shit is like this. But in Unbiased Review, man, we always pick a winner at the end of the day. And I just think Top had enough fight back, enough energy, enough aggression. And the Rock angle kind of stuck out to me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at the two hardest bars of the battle, it's definitely the Tar Heel shit in round one for Surf. But the using Rock shit in round two, I think that hit hard to me.
Bitch, you was supposed to break him down and move the Rock. You broke him down, started using Rock. Out here taking the...
Because I know niggas say that in inner circles, like, yeah, you living off Rock. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for gun titles, you wouldn't even have a win this year. How many niggas say that shit about Surf? If it wasn't for gun titles, your year would have been terrible. And who was in gun titles? It was Rock. So a lot of people try to play him like that, even though I know, in my personal opinion, it's not true. In my opinion, I think Surf stands on his own. But that shows you how if you flip an angle good, you can sell it. So that's why you say you were supposed to be breaking down Rock, but you were just using Rock. Crazy to me, man. I think that's really what edged them to round one to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Unbiased Review. Holla at your boy.